Hey, shalom, shalom, all praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh, Shama Mashiach, Yahushai, Bahasham Racha, Akwadash, and double honors to the apostles, and to the elders of Great Millstone Peace, and salutations to the elect. I'm your brother Makulat from the Great Millstone Jamaica camp. Again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shama Yahushai, with a quick little edification to feed the elect. I'm going to start off by reading Leviticus 19, verse 29. It says, "Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness." And the reason why I brought that scripture out, is that this video that I have here, I won't play the audio, for copyright reasons, but I'll play the video and I'll read. So it says the adult industry's dark truth. It's a trailer to a documentary. And see, the thing is that we are taught that my body, my choice, for these women that it should be so, and also these men, once it comes to wickedness, they're gonna fall to it and get it done. But they are not speaking of the diseases and the sicknesses, which scripture will say the recompense of their error, which was meat. They are not speaking about that. So without any further ado, let me just play and read about it. So I say, doing porn was supposed to be like my adventure. I thought everybody does it the same thing I do. They don't get hurt. I got hurt. Cameron Bay, she's living with of three. Hold on. Cameron Bay is one of 3 newly HIV infected adult film actors to share their story. I got chlamydia my first month I was there. My first test came back positive for gonorrhea. My girlfriend and I actually got herpes, and herpes is a non-curable disease. That's what they say. And you see that thing there, you just for the brothers in the truth, it's been a while since I want to say something on that thing that I just talked about. Get you some pear seed. If there's a brother that's suffering from it, whether simplex 1 or simplex 2, get you some avocado seed or leaves, boil it with black pepper and drink that, on an empty stomach. And you can drink it as many times a day if you want, and that will get rid of that within about 4 to 6 months time. Just keep on drinking it and keep on doing parasite cleanse. If you have a breakout on the lip, simplex 1, drink it and you see how quick it will dry up. The sore will dry up right up. It's this is not medical information, and I'm just recommending something, right? But anyway, let me continue. A sexual transmitted disease for the porn industry is going to be one of the risks that is involved in shooting a set. What were come on, shooting a set. What we've done with our testing protocols have really mitigate that risk. The industry really wants to make people believe that testing is enough, but that testing is woefully inadequately. See, because what you have to understand, the mixture of the DNAs of men is not supposed to be. That's the reason why. As a matter of fact, let's get some scriptures, man. I'm gonna show you. So let's get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3. And this is what it says. Jeremiah 3 verse 1, it says, "They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, said the Lord power. So the point that I'm trying to make is that the land, which is her fertile crescent, has become greatly polluted. So diseases and illnesses will start from within her. It will start from within her, because of biological or chemical reactions that are taking place when alpha cells being mixed. And it's not just two different alpha cells, there's multiple alpha cells and it's for money and stuff like that. See, to hell with Edom, and these nations that want to do that. I'm mostly doing this for Jake, because Jake, our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, we are caught up in this type of lifestyle, and now we are facing, the backlash of all these various diseases. That's what you call it, Deuteronomy 28. I'm not remembering the exact verse, but I think it's somewhere about verse 38. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Into the worship. Bear with me 1 second, Baba Kwasha. There's the scripture that I want to here's it, verse 60. Deuteronomy 28 verse 60 says, moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. And we see where some of these ratchet thoughts was singing about catching a STI or STD, like that was something to be glorified in. You having an itch or a burning, that's madness, And that happened because the land fall to whoredom. And in the law it says that there shall be no whores among the daughters of Israel, nor no sodomites among the sons of Israel. So you see why this place have to burn, man. It says, moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sicknesses and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord Yahweh shall bring upon thee, until thou be destroyed. And he shall be left few in numbers, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of the Lord thy power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? And verse 63 also says that, and it shall come to pass that as the Lord rejoiced over you to do you good and to multiply you, so the Lord will rejoice over you to destroy you and to bring you to naught, and he shall be plucked from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. That's the reason why we left from over in the east all the way over here in the west now. I see, and we are engulfed now more than ever in this type of lewd behaviors. Women want to have different trains run on them and stuff like that. Men love that shit too. All these problems really, man uphold these what they would call standards, which has become a major problem. It's madness. It is madness, and it's not fruitful. You cannot live this way. You see all these people like the Pinky and the Roxy Reynolds, and because we was in the world, we used to watch porn. Some of us used to watch porn, or we used to know porn star. See, what we are there now is just for a time. It's just pleasure in the act, but sorrows afterwards, because you attract demons onto yourself, and even these niggas as well. Because a lot of you get different STIs and STDs. You think these men care about you? They don't care about you. These small-atters that control these industries, they don't care about you in any way, shape, or form. They just want to know that if you're selling your body as a woman, they get to collect the tax from it, because it's all about collecting tax. That's the reason why if you sell it on the street, For most states or most countries, without paying a tax to the government, it is illegal. But hey, calm down. I'm doing something. But once you doing it the legal way, like in this industry, you're good. You're paying your tax. Yeah. So let me just continue. And they're charging per farmers as high as $170 for a panel. This medication is $3,000 a month. So you have to find $3,000 a month for this medication. See how these people are ignorant, not knowing how to get rid of certain things from the body. Yeah, because they have not the wisdom, knowledge, and power of Yahweh Hashem. And I said, if they're heathens, to hell with them. I don't care. You know, but nevertheless, America has to burn, for the land has fallen to whoredoms. This is the lifestyle of the people in America. Everybody want to hide and lick. Nowadays, you know, people just coming out of the closet with nastiness, and it's no more hide and lick. It's just doing it. You as though will. That's the order of the day. You know, it's just do whatever you feel to do and get it out the way. I don't think they give two shits about the performers. All they care about is money. Just as you cared about money, because it was all about money for you. You can't tell me that you just love dick so much that you just want to go and just take it on screen. No, it was all about the money. You might love it, yes, you know, but it was about the money. It is all about the money for you, you know. But and you're thinking that gain is godliness, but it's not, you know. And that's the God honest truth. The chances, the risks that they take, or the deal that they make when, what you say about the devil? With the devil, when they come into this business, hey, it's a business. You take a chance and a deal with these devils. Furthermore, you see, like Brother Rocco, I'm always speak on it to show you that these type of sexual lewd behaviors is idolatry, is witchcraft. You know, you're summoning demons and stuff like that. And Jake fall to it. I know a lot of you, like literally, a lot of you is miserable. It's miserable at the end. You know, living with different STIs, STDs, whatever. You're miserable because you have not chosen the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that has become a problem. So I think I'm gonna close off with this Jeremiah 2 verse 19. It says, thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy power, and that my fear is not in thee, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So you see, the Lord had given us standards, you know, what we should do to live. But for the most part, our people don't want to hear it. They want to do what the serpent give us to do, as a serpent that given our people license to sin. But his time is up and he's coming to an end. That's the reason why all these things are being revealed. You know, back in the days, you didn't hear anything about STIs, STDs with porn stars and stuff like that. But now they're coming out. You know, they're coming up because it's a fraud, and it doesn't make any sense. None of them really consider their latter end, and no, because they haven't considered their latter end. You know, all that wickedness is catching up on them. Shalom.